Final Destination Bloodline. We just finished watching it, and as you know, I'm Chris Fagan here. We're talking through the movies, and I am with.
I'm Jasmine.
Jasmine hasn't been on this channel
in a while,
and like it's been almost, dude, because the channel
since high school.
The channel's going on its 10-year anniversry, believe it or not.
Yeah, and I said it's been almost like 10 years since I've been in high school.
Since I was just the guy who was just dating your mom.
Yeah, I think I was like 15. It was a long time ago.
And now I'm like now I call her daughter. So yeah, that's right. So, she could have been in Sinners, but anyway, this is about Bloodline.
I love Sinners. Final Destination. I've seen all of them. I grew up
last night, right?
Yeah, and I grew up on all of the Final Destinations. My favorite, of course, is the roller coaster one. That's my all-time favorite.
Part 3?
I think it's 4 or 5, right?
I don't remember.
Or I don't know. I just know the roller coaster one's my favorite, obviously, and the tanning bed scene. So they had a lot of competition. I was like, it's all about the deaths. I mean, I like a good story, but the deaths is why Final Destination is so good. Wild, crazy deaths.
So we're a little nuts.
Yeah, so I was like, they have to compete. The deaths have to be crazy out of this world, or else it's not going to be good. And I think they did exactly that.
For Bloodlines.
Yes, okay. Exactly that.
So for Bloodlines, we find out that I'm assuming that Death has been trying to wrap up a whole master plan since 1963.
Yeah, it's taken so long because she saved hundreds of people.
Yeah.
And then they also had families, like she said, so it took so long to get everybody, and then finally the story is got to the last family.
Got to the last person. Like there was a big. Did you get a multiverse kind of vibe? When I was in the middle of watching, I was like, that means, of course, all the movies are connected, but now it's like, it feels like MCU-ish. Like there's
I know. I don't know. I liked it. I said it was mainly just the deaths for me. I love a good story too, so I like how they connected it with the grandma and the daughter, and how she kind of got the premonitions, and it started with her seeing her grandma's original premonition.
The original.
I say I like how it kind of all tied together, and then I love also that they included Candyman,
Tony Todd.
Yes, Tony Todd. Obviously he's in all of them.
I actually looked it up. He wasn't in all of them.
He wasn't?
I think he wasn't in part 5.
So I know he's always been like the death, like he's like, I don't know, the symbol for death in all the scary movies.
Right. We finally figured out what or who he is.
Oh yes, yes.
So not to spoil it, but I'm glad they at least wrapped that up.
Yeah, I did. I like that they tied it together and finally show us why he's such a big symbol in the Final Destinations.
Did you think, like, from part 1 or part 2, did you think that he was like a demon or Satan?
Yes, I thought he was like, what is it called? The death guy with the big old sword hook.
What is Grim Reaper.
Yes, I thought that was kind of what he was.
Death,
like Death, he was like Death's gatekeeper, like he could
or
talk.
Maybe he worked for Death.
Yes, so I thought that was kind of like what he was, because he always knew everything. And he also had a sinister vibe.
Yeah, exactly.
And he worked
leaned in that Candyman.
And he also worked in a
morgue.
A morgue.
So and it was all revealed why. Why does he work there? Why does he act so creepy? Why does like is he Candyman? Like all that stuff. So the deaths were good for you. I thought that the deaths were exciting as well. I'm struggling to find the word for it. The intensity, it made you jump. There was also
it gave me anxiety. I was losing my hair because it was like, it's the anticipation too. They take so long to kill that person. It's just like you hear the wind. Yes. I kept saying, I was like, dude, just do it already. Yeah, like, just kill her already. Like, why are we taking so long? I'm sitting here like seeing the water drip and the wind, and you see all the stuff starting to like fall and break, leading to the death, and you're just like, come on, I'm waiting, and it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be ugly and nasty.
It was always worse.
Yes.
Joy said, I saw the trailer and that was enough for me not to watch it. I said, here's a funny thing. Just a little bit of a spoiler. Everything that you saw, every death that you think you saw in the trailer, did not happen.
Yes, I know. I was so surprised. I was like, the trailer actually didn't give away as much as you thought. And I was like so surprised. But it also twists because, the deaths they did show, it was crazy.
There were huge surprises. Yeah. So, yeah.
They did play with you. I said because I know they had a lot to compete with. There's a lot of Final Destinations, so I know that they were hoping they did good. I think they did good.
I did think that.
I mean, it's a gory movie, so if you're not gonna like it if you don't like blood and guts, that's for sure.
Yeah,
because it's. But I love gory movies, so I think it was perfect for that genre.
What about Natalie? You think she'll watch it?
Yeah, she went to go watch it right now.
Oh, she's going.
Yes,
okay,
yeah,
good.
And I think she'll love it too. I'm telling you, and it actually was scary too, like the suspense part, because I know a lot of it is just kind of just a gory effect, but there was also like I got jump scared like twice. Because of like the loud noises and like the jump. I actually was like, oh. Yeah. And I wasn't expecting that from like a gory movie.
It's in the 90. I don't know if it's the highest ranking Rotten Tomato critic Final Destination, but it's in the 90s.
And I liked it too. Their advertising they did like on TikTok. Yeah, they did a lot of good advertising. And that's what I like too. I like it when they advertise the movie right.
They mentioned a lot of the so when Final Destination first came out, one of the things that they always would talk about would be the plane thing. Even though all the other movies had some pretty good opening kills. But the plane was always the main thing. But then when part 2 came out, everybody really focused on the truck.
Logs.
That became the quintessential thing that people were more afraid of because people have to drive more.
Yes, I'll say it's something that happens all the time.
All the time. So it was like I love the way that they threw Easter eggs in on all the past and what they tied it up. Really good.
And there was also a tie for the logs.
Spoiler.
Exactly. That's why I'm like they did. I love.
They mentioned the plane. They mentioned the roller. They mentioned it was a little bit. I mean, the tanning bed in a way. If you think about, I'll just say fire. I think about. I mean, I feel like they
played with everything.
And they threw it all at everybody. So
I think they did perfect. And they also just didn't copy either. Because I wasn't expecting, like, I didn't want to remake either.
Right when you think they were going to copy something.
Yes. So I was like, I also don't want to remake. We have enough Final Destinations. So just like keep the storyline, but don't remake it. Because they always, I mean, if you watch all the Final Destinations, everybody always dies. Yeah. That's just the Final Destination ending. Exactly. That's why I also like them, because they're not happy endings. Usually scary movies, like even Conjurings, they have a happy ending. Yeah. And that's what I like about. This is
guaranteed a sad
ending. Yeah, it's guaranteed no one's living.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's technically less life. I mean,
and so that's what I love about it, because most scary movies, even the scary ones, still have a happy ending.
Right.
And this one, it just doesn't.
There is no hope.
So I think that's the only thing they really need to stick with: the gory deaths and no happy ending, and they'll be pretty good.
They'll be fine. Yeah. So I honestly believe since this was a highly rated film, I think there's going to be more.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, there's already so many. Yeah. I mean, they're not going to stop it now.
You don't have to call it a reboot or a rebrand. It just can continue. You can either connect it or you don't even have to.
Yeah. I say they have a million things they could do. Yeah. I just hope it's good.
Yes, hope it's good.
And I'll watch it.
You recommend it, right?
Yeah, I'll say I definitely recommend it.
What about friends and stuff? Are you calling people up and say?
Oh yeah. I say yeah. That's what I told Natalie. I'm the one who recommended it to her. I was like, I saw Final Destination. She's like, yeah, I think I want to see. I was like, go see it. No, you got. I was like, go see it. It's good. You'll like it.
All of my friends, everybody out there, I said, if you said that this was just okay or it wasn't good, you're smoking something that nobody has ever heard of that hasn't been invented yet, because this movie was good.
Yeah, so you just must not like really scary movies,
or you're a poser. Anywho, all right, so that's our review. We say go watch it. It was good. We give it 5 stars or whatever, thumbs up, all that good stuff. Like, subscribe. Let us know what you guys thought about the movie, or if we talked you into going to see it. And until next time, guys.
Bye.
Bye.